They say life's well, you know, and then you die. But we don't accept that. It is time for you to take charge of your finances, time, business success, family, interpersonal relationships, spirituality, and your health. In short, it's time for you to take your life back now. L. David Harris and his team will help you do just that through one-on-one life coaching sessions, in-person seminars, webinars, and other trainings. Come on, tell the truth. You're ready, aren't you? Take your life back now with L. David Harris. You won't regret it.
Good night, good night, good night. Hello, my name is L. David Harris. I am your favorite life and success coach, and this is Amplify This Moment. What moment? This one, the one that you are in. And if I see you in 2 more minutes, I'm going to say it again. Amplify this moment at that time. You see what I'm saying? There is no better time than the present. I'm going to share with you just a few tips, as I always do in the short time that we have. But let me just say something to you really quickly. You may have seen it in the thumbnail. Don't quit your job yet. Okay, don't quit your job yet. And you might be wondering, well, why would somebody who says that he's a life coach, and I am, a success coach, and I am, someone who is an entrepreneur, actually a serial entrepreneur, I am, tell you not to quit your job? Am I trying to compete with you? Like, what is the problem, Dave? Well, the reality is many people aren't prepared as yet, and I want you to have the best possible chance at success. Not chance, but I want you to have the best growth path, the trajectory that is required to sustain in the entrepreneurship. Okay, so I'm going to share 4 rules for new entrepreneurs. These are 4 practical tips for starting right. And I know that right is subjective, but I hope you can find something useful here. Number 1, I'm going back to my first title. Are you ready for it? You can type it in the chat, really. Don't quit your job just yet. I want you to consider starting by, starting a business, a small business that you can do in your spare time. You're not going to steal your company or organization's time and do things while you're supposed to be on the clock with them. But when you do have some spare time, I want you to test the waters. Once your goals are clear, once you know what you want to do with your life, and in fact, if you need assistance in that area, that's why I am here. I'm your favorite life and success coach. Remember, amplify your life. Amplify this moment. Amplify your life. That's not what I meant. AmplifyThisMoment.com. You can get my assistance there. But I want you to once you understand where you're going, what your goals are, I want you to test the waters on your small business. Try it that way and see what kind of success that you can attain. And once you recognize that there is a market, once you recognize that you can grow to scale and that you will finally be able to move into that area, make sure you do it at the right time. So timing is everything. Don't just jump out and say, I'm tired of this, and jump out, because you will have some financial problems that'll be difficult to overcome. Okay? How about this? Number 2, find your niche. So the times or the days of general stores are over. I know in some rural areas they still have them, particularly online. Consumers are looking for stores that specialize, or are people who are giving services that specialize. Think about it. When you go to your general practitioner as a doctor, there are times that you have to go to a specialist. I specialize in certain areas of life coaching under the Take Your Life Back Now moniker. 7 areas I specialize in to help people take control of their lives. And so you need to find a need for a specific subset of people and then fix that, right? Address the need. There are people exhausted. You may be one of them, exhausted right now with your current work situation. One of my specialties is digging people out of that situation so that they can move into a viable entrepreneurial pursuit. Okay. Number 3, have an online presence. Now with all of social media, and I don't need to name the platforms, you know that you can begin. In fact, you're watching me on social media, on one of a number of YouTube or Facebook channels. You're watching now on Twitter as well. And maybe someone else picked up the feed and put it onto another platform I'm not even sure about. But the fact is that if you have an online presence and you are adding value to people on a regular basis, I am on every single morning on radio and on the internet and on television, adding value on another couple of programs, 2 different programs every single day of the week. And you can do the same with social media, with other creative means on the internet. And so even if you're not planning to start an online retail business, consider that the internet can still play a valuable role in your company. So definitely have an online presence. I can assist in that area too. Does it sound like a sales ad? Well, really, I just want you to know I am your favorite life and success coach. I feel like there's an echo in here. Number 4, refuse to quit. Refuse to quit. That's just like number 1. Don't quit now. Refuse to quit. Successful entrepreneurship requires creativity and energy and drive to keep you going when you feel like you're going to fail. Refuse to quit. You can do it. So many of us have and are. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.